Welcome to I'm a Celebrity, Unpacked, everybody, coming to you live from the Australian jungle.
We are literally in the thick of the jungle. Where are we, Joel?
Oh, my God, this is incredible. We snuck down to get a view of the aftermath of that live trial. Look at this. We are actually here, right here, where it all just happened. The celebs literally just walked off just over there. It's crazy.
Oh my God, I've just seen Vogue Williams is sick in there. It's still in the bucket. They haven't cleared it out.
Oh, there's residue, absolutely. This is coward. It's absolutely awful.
Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Now, the live trial, of course, is back with a vengeance. 5 campmates have just won themselves immunity from tomorrow's first photo.
And the other 7 didn't. Things are about to kick off, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes, they are. Now, later, when we get back up to our lovely little tree house, we'll be unpacking today's action with Andi Peters, and we'll also be chatting to Paul Burrell and Ruby's husband, Ed. That'll be fun.
First, I see them right over there. It's Ant and Dec, everybody. Hey, boys.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, guys.
Well done.
I clapped you in then.
Thank you. That was very nice.
Yeah,
the added energy was perfect. Congratulations, guys. You've done it. Relax.
We did it, thank God.
Relax.
I always dread,
years.
because and also we hadn't done it in 6 years, like you said. So
out of practice.
You never know what they're going to do. But they were actually well behaved, I thought.
Yeah, they didn't sort of run over too much. You didn't feel like with Russia, everyone was great, apart from obviously Eddie taking ages to sort of decide on.
I thought he'd fallen asleep. And then we had the controversy of the VAR check, which we didn't really think we'd ever have to go to. But there was a lot of spillage between those two.
There was. I think it was fair that they were both sent to the danger bench.
Yeah.
They just both spilled too much.
Yeah, I think it actually felt fair.
Good.
Yeah, good.
That's what we like. We're firm, but we're fair.
Fair.
Like good teachers.
Were you nervous before?
Yes.
Or like
always terrified.
yeah.
Really?
Well, you never know.
Feel alive.
It's live telly. You never know what they're going to do. You never know. You know, the drinks. There's always going to be vomit involved on live television. That always takes up time.
It was good though, isn't it? Nice when when Vogue was really like
wretched. You like
really
that? You're into that kind of stuff,
I'm into it. It's weird.
really is, yeah.
It's a niche.
We've all got our thing. Joel. What's the difference between doing a live trial rather than the normal trials that we all see on TV?
Normally, when you have say if we were to do this and it wasn't live, then you would have little. It would take a lot longer.
Right.
The choosing would take longer. Then they would obviously wipe the top and get everything perfect for shots and stuff. But with this, you've just got to go for it.
What were you most worried about with this live trial then?
Just running over, because whatever happens when it hits whatever it was, well, for us at 8:30 in the morning. So when it hits 10:30 at night, ITV just cut to something else. So if we're in the middle of a drink or something, it's over.
Wow.
So we have to hit 0 to get everything wrapped up and off air. So
it really is that mad thing of live television. You're like, you know, it's one thing like doing a live show, but you're doing a live show and someone's drinking pig's anus, and then someone's counting you in your ear while someone's drinking pig's. It's absolutely
I
insane.
did have that moment, which I think I mentioned, during Kelly and Vogue's trial, when they're kind of retching and being sick. It's like, this is what people are watching live on ITV.
And they love it. And they love it.
It's like, this is what television's become.
It was a, it was a good mixture.
We used to wear dicky balls back in the 50s.
Do a little dance.
Exactly.
And where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here?
This
From
what
here,
they
isn't
had
it,
in
folks?
mind when they invented television.
Yeah,
That's what they
I
had in
can't
mind.
Which one had you most gripped out of all of the parents, do you think?
Vogue and Kelly.
The one I was most fascinated on was Vogue and Kelly, because they had such a problem with the pig's brain at the very beginning that I thought, what is going to happen? Kelly actually made a much better fist of it than I thought she would.
Yeah.
I mean, it all came back up into the glass at the end.
She drank that.
And then she drank it again.
Yeah, it's amazing the power of someone just going like, drink that too, and she was like, okay.
Eddie was behind her and said with some urgency, Kelly, finish it, finish it. So she picked it up and drank it again.
It's like a fight. Finish her!
She's had enough.
But they're back together as one campmate.
goodness, yes.
You know, it's
That's
one
good.
big happy camp. How do you think they're going to get on?
I think it's good. I think this was just enough time to be separated. I've enjoyed it, but I always like them back together again. We're on the final stretch now. We start losing celebrities tomorrow night, which is a real shame, because I enjoy them all together in camp. I love the reality, I love the chats, I love this bunch.
Yeah, it's nice to see them come back together.
And it's hard when you go in now, because we've been going in the mornings doing the trial reveal, and it's all been quite jovial. But now when people start to go, the mood comes down immediately.
Right.
And it feels for us as well like it's the beginning of the end. Like,
Yeah.
we'll eventually kick them all out, and then we'll all be going home. So
What happens when you're in there and you know that you're possibly up for the first vote off. What's it like packing your bag? Do you pack the night before or not?
Well, luckily, I didn't have to pack until the final.
Oh, he loves reminding us.
But no, yeah, you all pack your bags, and so it really is a sense of it's weird when you come in that someone is going to go, and you kind of can't figure it out because. Out here, when you sort of know maybe who's sort of the four in danger in your mind, but in there you have no sense of what people are enjoying and what people aren't. So it's completely different.
And also, day after day now, the camp dynamics all change because when somebody's removed, just what they bring to the camp is suddenly gone, and then everything just goes out of kilter for the last week or so.
Well, guys, the big news is that today that the 5 campmates are safe from tomorrow's first vote off, and 7 very much aren't. Would you like to do the honours?
Can we?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I've never been a TV presenter before.
On tomorrow night's show, the first celebrity will leave this year's camp.
That vote is now open. Remember, you're voting to save your favourite celebrities. The person with the fewest votes will leave tomorrow.
So, will you save H?
Do you want to keep Alex in camp?
Do you want Ginge to survive?
Is Jack the one you want to save?
Do you want to keep Kelly in there?
Do you want to keep Martin in camp?
Or is Ruby your choice? You get 5 free votes via the app, and the vote closes during Friday night's show.
Thank you.
Well done, you guys are good at
That felt
this.
nice. That felt nice.
That felt really weird. Felt like I was just sat really close to the telly. Can you believe we're at the vote-off stage already?
No, it's come around so quickly. And like I said, it feels like now, when they start going, it's the beginning of the end, and, you know, it feels like, oh, it's...
But
You know what it makes me
so
think?
much fun.
It makes me think, I've really got to get some Christmas shopping done.
I know.
You know what I
the
mean?
feeling, yeah.
How does it feel for you guys when you're going into camp to tell them they're going? Not that they're doing a trial or something fun. Do you guys feel like the heaviness in your heart?
Yeah, you do, you know.
Yeah,
because-
especially if it's a real controversial person that's
Really?
leaving before they should, we think.
And you know, largely they don't want to go.
Yeah.
So you know you're going in to deliver bad news. Nobody ever wants to deliver bad news.
No,
really.
no, absolutely not. Well, speaking of bad news, Andi Peters is currently sat up there on his own, so I need to get back. Guys, well done on
Thank
your
you.
live trial. Absolutely excellent. I reckon you've got a future in this biz.
Yeah, you're right.
See you later.
Fingers crossed.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joel.
Have a good show.
Bye.
All right, now that the adult's gone,
Yes.
I thought we can have some fun.
Go on.
Because I've noticed you've got a few leftovers.
We have got a
We
few.
do, yeah.
How do you feel about making Andi Peters a
Oh,
cocktail?
thank God, I thought you were going to
No!
say, do you fancy drinking
Because
some?
I was going to just walk
Well, I
straight
think
off
Andy-
your show.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Should we go and blend something up?
Yes.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Let's go and have a look and see what we've got. We've got witchetty grubs,
Oh,
crickets, cat udder, snail. Oh, what's over here? Goat testicle. I've never smelt it before.
go on, get in, get stuck
Oh,
in.
that's quite... It's like oat milk. No, it's horrific. It's absolutely
Can I
horrific.
pick this one? Because this is
Yeah, what
classic
should we
I'm a
go
Celebrity.
for?
That's witchetty grub.
OK, yeah.
Blended
Oh, that's-
witchetty grub.
OK,
That is-
one
that
each?
is a
Classic,
classic.
innit?
OK.
No,
shall we-
you smell this. I'm not going to give him this.
Disgusting, right?
I think my breakfast
Bomb
menu
with
just
fruit.
came up. I
That
don't
is-
know how anyone has gone for these. Should we
What are you
mix
going
them up?
for?
I'm going to go with
Witchetty grub.
something... I think we go with...
crickets.
I've had this, and it is rotten.
It's because
Okay.
look at all the bits in it.
Yeah.
Can you get a shot of all them
what
bits?
is
It's
that?
horrible.
Cricket,
Ready?
blended crickets.
Oh, we were better than the barman.
Cheers,
Look at
Andy.
that. No
Yeah, don't even
spillage.
need the Ranger, sorry. He's
there
out of
you
a job
go.
now.
Should we leave that for him?
Yeah, leave that.
Are you going to take it up
I'm
for him?
going to take it
All
up
right.
for him. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
More
and
than
I'm going to
welcome.
blame you.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
feel
I'm going to
free.
blame you.
That's
Andi,
no
everyone.
problem.
Thank you so much.
you later.
Thanks, Kemi. Have a good
Bye,
show.
bye, bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Oh, this is absolutely disgusting. OK, so as always, we want to hear what you guys have made of that live trial and, of course, what you thought of all of today's action. Details on the screen right now. We'll hear what you've been saying later on. Now, I better get myself back up there with Joel and Andi Peters. We'll also be chatting with Ruby's husband, Ed, after this short break. See you up there. Oh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked. I'm back, everybody. Literally 0 cheers from the crew. Thank you. That was, yeah, tell me what you really think, guys. I feel like I've been on holiday. From live trial to live and kicking. Please welcome back Andi Peters, everybody. Here he is.
Hang on, this side. I'm back, everybody!
Unbelievable. I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid. Livid. Pleasure to have you back, Andi. How are you?
Yeah, do you know what? Lovely, thank you very much indeed. Today was brilliant.
It was
That
so...
was awesome.
The live trial just gives it an energy,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
a complete edge. And you forget, the show is live, but of course we know the trials aren't. So to see them live
Yeah.
and actually go, oh my goodness, anything could happen, that's what we love about it.
And it's also really exciting is to see Ant and Dec a bit scared,
Yeah.
you know, because they're just so sort of unflappable.
Yeah.
It's really, really... Let's start with the Cocktails of Cruelty live trial, obviously. Having been down there, I can tell you, honestly, it smells so bad. It's so awful.
Was it triggering for you?
It was triggering me. It took me back to 2016.
Yeah,
it was really... how good was it just to, like, have that live trial back on telly? 6 years it's been away.
Yeah, so we've waited for it a long time, and as you say, when you watch the show, you don't necessarily understand just how important those live trials are, because actually you get to see them unedited.
Yeah.
You're seeing all of the campmates for the first time, absolutely unedited. And actually, I live for that.
Yeah.
I want to see it, and so it's great. Long may it rain. Hopefully it's back next year as well.
Well, speaking for someone who absolutely loves live television,
Yes,
you are
yes.
like the king of live television.
God bless you for that.
So it's so great, isn't it?
I still get excited.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's still
and I thought they all delivered so brilliantly. There was so much difference, considering it's a live trial that they can't plan, they can't edit, and they can't sort of ramp it up with music and things like that. It was so entertaining with like the difference of the way that everyone did it, and we had the controversy and all of that stuff.
I mean, yeah, you couldn't have written the controversy.
Oh.
You absolutely couldn't have written that. So between the two people, you're thinking, I love the fact there's always a clear winner between those two. And all of a sudden, they are both up for the public vote.
It's great. Who impressed you the most?
Lisa. Oh, my God. She is a machine.
Wasn't she?
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
She is amazing, amazing. She got in there, she was focused, and she was like, I'm taking that. And then she's got a one-liner at the end of it. She genuinely is, for me, she's up there in the final three.
I really hope so. Again, we keep on talking about this on the show, but she's not really done any trials.
Yeah.
And every time she does, like, a small one, she absolutely delivers. Not just in fact of the way that she does the trial really well.
Yeah.
She also is, like, really scared by it, so it's really funny to watch. She's also giving loads of banter back to Anna Deck. She's like the complete package.
There were some great moments in the programme today of just her facial expression. She was smelling her armpit. And stuff, you know, just those little moments where you see that she's... I would love to go for a meal with her. But, sorry, not here, though. Not here. Somewhere else.
It was... you could tell that she spent sort of 20 years in the wool pack. That's what you could tell these are. Which head-to-head had you sort of on the edge of your seat the most, you think?
I would say probably Vogue and Kelly, because I thought, do you know, neither one is going to want... Yeah, exactly. Neither one is going to want to drink one of these drinks, number one. Number two, neither one of them is going to want to lose. So it was amazing to watch them both go for it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, something I never thought I'd see on television, Vogue vomiting.
Well, yeah, I mean, she really... And also, this is the perfect scenario where she got it down enough that she won.
Yes, exactly, and then...
And then it started to come up, so it's very entertaining for us.
Is there a time limit? Is there a... You need to keep it down for long enough to open your mouth and go,
It feels like that probably is.
That's
Do you
the moment.
want to have a quick look at it?
Go on, then.
Let's do it.
There's a big spill there, but a spill from Kelly, so it's even Stevens in the spillage stage at the minute. Kelly. It's Vogue! It's Vogue, and it all come back!
When I lost, I didn't need...
Finish your glass, Kels. This is so easy.
You don't need to, Kelly. You don't need to. You don't.
Kelly, you don't need to... Kelly, what are you doing?
Don't listen to him.
Oh, my... It was mad.
There's something about watching somebody... Retch is the technical term.
Yes.
That makes you want to retch.
Yeah.
I literally had food poisoning recently.
Oh, stop that.
Not too much info. And I'd vomited for the first time since I was 12. Oh. So it's such a horrible feeling, and that's just brought it all back.
You know, we're learning so much from this show. We're learning the fact that, you know, the Vogue is vomiting on television. I've now learned that Andi Peters has a great constitution.
Thank you very much indeed.
Let's talk about H and Ginger a little bit. We talked about it was a great matchup. We've seen, I feel like I think Ant said, we've seen them for the last week just going against each other again and again and again and again. And what another great matchup it was.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, great television, you know, great storytelling. It's the two of them again, and then for them both to be disqualified was sensational. I mean, again, you can't write this stuff, and that's what I love about this show. You just don't know what's going to happen. And the fact that they then both get disappointed by being, you know, told they're going to be up for eviction, and then, of course, they're like, oh, well, we're in it together. I just love that.
Stern but fair. I like that from Anna Deck.
Always, always.
Let's have a quick look at that.
That's it. Tiny bit of spill it all. Whoa! Splashback!
I like it. Sticking to the rules.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what the rules are there for. And, of course, it's, you know, all these things have to be fair.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to be fair. So the right decision was made.
Yeah, absolutely. Because ultimately, if they weren't fair, then it would have just,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the online would have gone
Nip it in
crazy
the
about
bud.
it. So
Yeah, nip it in the
It was
bud.
the right decision.
Yeah,
right decision.
absolutely.
And of course, it was all for immunity. I can't believe that we're at the vote-off already. So Eddie, Shona, Lisa, and Vogue and Tom all won their heads-to-heads and are safe from the first public vote, which means Jack, Alex, Ginge, H, Martin, Kelly, and Ruby are all at risk. This is the big question, Andy.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be going home first? I mean, look at that bunch.
I mean, I think it's a really interesting one. I think if you take out the big characters, I think you're kind of left with Martin and Alex, who haven't necessarily been as vocal or as visible as the others in the programme. So therefore, for me, I think it's Alex or Martin going home.
Who do you not want to see go out first?
Oh, the double act. They've got to stay. So, yeah, Angry Ginger. And
Full name.
I'm sticking with his full name.
Yeah.
And H. I wouldn't want to see them go home yet. I think we've got so much to see of them still.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, I don't feel like they're going to go home in the first vote, to be
I
honest.
don't think so either.
They camp reuniting as well today, which is just, it's very interesting to see them come back together. What I thought was really interesting, the fact that they're all playing for immunity now.
Yeah.
And so they're all, they essentially were one camp in this trial, essentially, because they're playing for immunity. And still they were against each other. Do you think that's going to sort of come back into that harmonious camp?
I think they will. I think the minute they go back into that camp, it gets redressed back to what it was, the red and the blue. And I think they will just talk about, OK, we're back, friends forever again. Here we all are together. Because actually, as you and the guys said earlier, we're now into that stretch. The voting has started. So actually, everybody will wish the best for each other. But in the back of your mind, you will be thinking, I just want to make it through to the final.
It's interesting that you say that. I think they're going to come back in with a slightly different mindset.
Really?
And I think they're still going to be slightly frustrated with each other. And there's going to be something that's like...
Jack would... I can imagine Jack saying, yeah, but you did this. I sense he's the kind of person that doesn't let things go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. There will be a little bit of...
People might hold a grudge.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Andy, just a hypothetical question for you. How would you have coped with those cocktails, do you think?
Again,
In you come, Kemi.
Ooh, I brought it up for you.
Is that a real one?
It's a real one. It's a real one.
Blended downstairs.
Yeah, it's been blended
It
freshly.
wasn't trickery for TV, my darling.
So when Deck was doing it... saying,
this is it.
Oh, God, no.
Hand poured by them.
Hand
Really
poured.
sniff it.
No.
Andy, would it make you feel better if you saw Anne and Deck having one?
Well, show me that for now, anyway.
OK, let's have a look. Blended cockroaches.
So just
go for it and finish the whole glass, get another star. Well done.
That's it.
Now it's the
You've got to
dirty
keep
bit at the
going.
bottom. It's going to, like... Yeah, get it all down, that last little lump.
Oh, you've got bits at the bottom.
Oh.
Wow!
sorry about that.
It's so good to see them on that side of the trial.
Oh, my gosh.
He did a Kelly Brook, didn't he?
Oh, my... Yeah.
now it's your
Andy,
turn.
how are you feeling about this?
No, sorry.
To be honest, I don't care how you feel about it. Drink the drink.
No, there's no way I can drink this.
You can drink it,
I've
Andy.
got
Go
a
on.
sick bucket. It's
Think of it
all
like
okay.
a protein shake, you know, for
Yeah,
those
but
big
his
old
was just-
biceps. Go on.
Go on,
I was gonna close my nose and sniff it.
From experience, it doesn't help if you hold your nose.
No, what is
You
it?
just got to get it down
What is
you.
it?
Go on,
It's the
Andy.
crickets. How
Everyone,
much do you grab?
Andy.
No, I won't give it to peer pressure.
Andy, drink it, Andy.
No.
This is it. This is... What was that? What was that?
in
Put it
and
in your
out.
mouth, Andy. No, go one more.
Oh, it's so salty.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Go on. Go on.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, no.
This is his audition to go in the jungle. I don't know how it's
like-
going.
It's weirdly like watching my son breastfeeding.
I've got poor Hannah's vision now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
Right, time to speak with Ruby's family. We tried to get her cats, but sadly, we've only managed to get her beloved husband. It's Ed, everybody. Are you there, Ed?
Yes.
Oh, it's so
Hi,
good
yeah,
to speak to you, Ed. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. I've just got to ask. I mean, honestly, it's the thing I want to know. What is it like being married to Ruby Wax?
Well, you know, it's sort of strange because she's closer to reality in this show than she is, you know, in her own TV shows, where it's more like an act. So what you're watching is quite close to what she's really like. But to answer your question, to be married to, well, it's never a dull moment. She's really funny, and I wouldn't swap her.
Oh, that's so nice. It's so good to hear that we're seeing the real her, because that's what we all feel. We feel like we're getting the genuine Ruby. I mean, how do you think she's getting on from your perspective?
Well, I think she's getting on quite well. I mean, I expected her to get on with people. You know, she's an experienced interviewer and communicator. I'm surprised she's doing as well as she has with the sort of hardship element of it. But she has had experience being stuck on a desert island and doing silent retreats and stuff. So I'm not surprised that she's coping, but I'm very proud of her. I think she's doing well.
Oh, you should be.
She's doing so well. And obviously tonight, she admitted to stalking her men. That was her term. Is that how you guys met?
No, she didn't stalk me. It's sort of like it was reverse, actually. I was directing a TV show called Girls on Top, available on ITVX.
Yes, well done.
And I was sort of like the only bloke there, the only person, because all the other cast were girls, you know, Dawn French, Jennifer Saunders, Tracy Ullman. And so I think by the fact that I was the only man around, I became more and more attractive to her. But to be honest with her, I probably made the hit on her.
Oh, she is quite a woman. We love her so much. And obviously, in the camp, she's revealed so much about her time. Has any revelation surprised you? Or did you know it all already?
Well, I think finding out that the cats are probably higher in her affection than I am was one thing. And the other thing was quite revealing is that she told Alex that she always wanted to be a lesbian.
You can discuss that when you get home, I imagine.
Yeah, that feels like a discussion you guys need to have privately. What did you think of her stealing the sweets?
Oh, I mean, I don't blame her. I would have done that, but I think she could have been a little less. She could have been a bit more surreptitious about it. You know, like sticking it in a pocket or something. Walking around with a bag in her hand was asking.
It was so brazen, and she got away with it as well.
Yeah.
She seems like she get away with a lot in camp, we think. Does she get away with a lot at home?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think. I think that what it is that she can talk to people and she gets them to be their friend, and as a result, I think they forgive her for a lot. Certainly happens at home anyway.
Do you think she sort of knew what she was getting herself in for when she signed up to the show?
Well, she's one of the first to admit that she doesn't really, she can't really imagine something until she's actually there. So I think that, I don't know, we were sort of preparing ourselves, but I don't think she really completely knew what was coming up.
Yeah. I mean, one of my favourite moments from the entire show, it was Andy's favourite moment as well, was at the start when she accused Ginge of standing in her light. Ed, have you ever been told off for standing in her light?
No, because I'm quite tall. I normally provide shade.
Love it.
Funny. Obviously, we've seen her form like loads of great bonds in camp, and she's just been such a brilliant campmate. What's been your highlight of her in camp so far?
Oh, I think it's right at the beginning when she was eating a pig's testicle and she said, "I think I'm pregnant."
And she's been such... Sorry, Ed, to cut you off, but she's been such a joy to watch.
Yeah.
She's been so funny, so much energy, so much more than I thought she was going to bring to this camp. And thank you very much for giving her up for 3 weeks. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, well, thank you, guys. It's a great show. I'm really enjoying it.
Thank you, Ed. Give it up for Ed, everybody. Time now for an unseen clip. Ruby's been doing a lot of meditation in the camp, and here she is, once again, showing that it's all about balance. Take a look at this.
Oh, wait, stand up on there. I was going to squat you, innit? Wait, Vogue.
Oh, watch
help
this.
With this 1 minute. Stand,
She's gonna
if you
squat.
stand...
I'm heavier than you think.
What are you doing?
She's going to
get on my
squat
shoulders,
me.
actually. Stand on here.
Ruby's getting on your
Stand up,
shoulders.
stand up.
Okay. Maybe on your back instead of your shoulders.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Right, come on then.
Get on your shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right.
Ready?
Go.
Hold on to Vogue. There you
Wow,
are.
this girl is strong.
See?
Oh, wow. That's amazing. And she's going to do a squat with
Okay.
me
Ready?
on her.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
This girl is strong.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's
How
pretty good.
That's pretty good. Whoa. I can feel muscle under me. I like the power. Oh, that's good.
I love that so much.
So strong.
Yeah, this girl's so strong. We'll be going for another break now, but when we return, we'll be hearing more from Andi and you guys at home. Come on, Andi, get on my shoulders. Let's do this. Here we go. See you in a bit, guys. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Okay, I'll get into that. Welcome back to Unpacked, everybody. Don't forget, we'll be speaking to Burrell in the show later on. But first, time for another unseen clip. And here is Alex and Ginge showing that you don't need to live in a jungle to be full of grit. Take a look at this.
I was not the one that was supposed to make it.
Yeah.
No one ever said that I'd be going on to play for England. But I knew if I outworked everyone, if I was the fittest, if I did my work in the gym, if I was the strongest, then I'm the player that the coach has to pick all the time.
It's just how bad you want it, innit?
Yeah.
And I think it helps because you also said you're from a council estate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We got no problem getting our hands stuck in because that's what we've had to do from being little to where we are now. And it's like, even when I'm in here and it's so tough on me mentally, I used to always think back to watching my mum get up for the first job and then she'd go and finish that and go to a second job, then go to a third job, then get home. If she can do it, I can do this in the jungle.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? So that's just what keeps me going, really.
Yeah.
He's got a wise old head on those shoulders, isn't he?
wise.
It's like him and H together. You're like, they're all like fun and games, but they've got like a real like emotional maturity to them.
They're such well-rounded people.
We talked about it a little bit before, but it's it is a real sort of mind game being in the jungle, isn't it, Kemi?
I think so, and it's interesting that we see the ups and the downs, but then everyone always says it's all worth it in the end. Like, did you find that?
Yeah. It's really, like, this point is really tough. Like, it really, really is. Sends you to, like, a weird place in your mind that you've never been to.
Do you find time to... Will they have time to reflect? Obviously, you can go in, you know, and talk to the show, as it were, but...
Yeah.
Is there a time when I just want to be by myself?
Well, you only have time to reflect. That's all you have done there. Like, you have so much time to just sit there and think about stuff, you know? There's no time to be on your phone and all of that stuff.
True.
So you just have time to think, and that's hard in one way, and also just so amazing, because you don't get that time outside of the jungle to do that. It's mad. Let's cast our minds back to H and Ginge today in the Pits trial. It was like an escape room, but without all the nerds. It was absolutely insane. Let's remind ourselves.
How are we, sir? You OK?
Let's get started already.
I love it! Sabotage! There's no way!
I'm too fast for you, brother.
I got it! What the There's no way!
Too slow, baby.
Something's going on here. Couple of brown envelopes. Envelopes.
He just done it.
Doomsman! Well done.
Amazing. We called it yesterday. We thought H was going to smash that trial. He did, right?
Absolutely. I loved that. I genuinely thought it was one of my favourites. The fact is, now I know why he's called Angry Ginger, because he gets so angry. I've never seen a man get so angry.
We saw it.
Brilliant.
My favourite thing was the fact it built every time.
Yes, exactly.
Every time he sabotaged, he was like, oh, no.
I definitely got there. No, I didn't.
It's so funny. I felt like I was watching one of his streams. It was great.
Yeah,
it was so
we
good.
really did feel that way, didn't it?
And they were so committed, both of them.
It was great. It sort of reminded me of them trying to get the keys in the thing. It sort of reminds me of when, like, you're trying to get into your house when you really need a wee.
Yes.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
can
When
never
you're like,
get it in the door, can you?
They had such a different vibe when they left their camps, didn't they?
Yes.
Like, when the Doomsville guys, they were like, yeah, come on, you could do this. And the Wind City bunch, they sort of shook their hands.
What is going on with Wind City?
He was like, no fuss, just let me go.
Yeah.
He shook hands in a very formal manner.
He's got in his own head from so early on. I don't know. The vibes have been sucked out of Wind City. I don't know what is going on. Like, I love it when they all go out and they're like, whoa, and they all run through the arms. There was none of that. So already, like, I don't know, there's a pressure on you because if you don't win, you're going to be on beans and rice. Already, it's not about numbers of stars for camp. It's like, do you eat or do you not eat?
Yeah.
That should have been the point that everyone rallies around. Is like, you can do this.
Yeah. Yeah, they
really...
Alex
Scott in there. She's worked in football, you know.
Exactly.
She could have given like a big rousing speech.
Morale, you know. But it's the fact that it was the first time in the whole of this year's show that someone had to come back and say I had no stars.
Yeah, that was a difficult moment.
Yeah,
especially for Ginge,
yeah.
right?
Do you know what? And that's a huge moment because he was so full of expectation, so full of pride. To be the first one to come in and I've delivered absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Would have weighed heavy on him, actually. And I was surprised that he was able to kind of carry it on his shoulders, but he had to. He had no choice, especially as they're all already so down.
Yeah.
And ironically, they don't really. They're the winners.
It was like the boy who cried wolf, though, because remember when he came in before
Yeah, good
and he
point.
was like, oh, I only got 5 stars, and then I went in with the full amount. So I think there was a touch of, like, the other guys were like, oh, is he lying with us? Is he messing with us? And I think the reality sunk in. So it just was, like, really low energy, which you kind of want everyone to just, like, put an arm around you and just be, like, comfort you.
Well, that's the danger of coming in and going, like, oh, I've got 5 stars, oh, I've got 10 stars.
Yeah.
Because people aren't believing you, and then when you get no stars, everyone's like...
But I still,
oh, no, it's actually got no stars, okay.
Yeah. I still
Okay.
love the fact that you still do the... Every year, let's pretend we've got...
I love the
That's still
acting.
going on?
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though I did it myself, I hate it. By comparison, H's arrival in camp was like a scene from Rocky. It was incredible. Let's have a reminder.
H is back. It's coming. Guys, H is here.
I don't even know what to say other than sorry.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, there's a reason that I'm in Doomsville, because I belong here.
Yeah!
And we're eating good tonight.
Nothing better than a pylon.
So
mine was in there as well, even with his sore hips.
Oh, bless him, sleeping on the floor. I literally felt like when your mum says, we're getting takeaway tonight. That's how I react.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I react. We're eating good tonight, yeah!
Fish and chips. MSG, here it comes.
Yeah. And Doomsville have just been... We touched on it earlier, but they've just been so fun.
Yeah, do you know what? They when you have nothing, you've got nothing to lose. So you make the best out of what you've got in the situation, and they're being upbeat, they're being positive, they're hoping for the best, they've now just been rewarded. You know, they're over the moon.
What's really interesting, I think, by splitting them up, you sort of realise more what people are bringing to the camp. You know, like, it's like they've all been really getting on and it's really lovely, but you realise that the ones in Doomsville are actually the energy bringers.
Yes.
Kelly's a real energy bringer. Eddie's a real energy bringer. And
H,
like
of course.
H, of course, brings so much energy. And when you split those guys up, you know, like Lisa and those people, they're more like companion people, they're conversation people.
Yeah, good.
Tom, another massive energy
great
bringer.
at talking, great, you know, and having a laugh. And you're right, the energy's all there, you know, and that's what I think is also making Winsville look so downbeat, because
Wind City,
Wind City looks so downbeat because they just haven't got those big characters with big personalities. Bar Lisa, and even she's a little bit reserved in there at the moment.
Yeah, but then I think it's maybe like the hunger and everything settling in, the tiredness, you don't have your person to bounce off. Obviously, now that's finito, the camps are going to come back together again. There's a part of me that thinks that Doomsville are going to stick with their little friendship group in camp. What do you guys reckon?
I'm going to go to you first, because you've done it, so...
Yeah, I mean, part of me thinks that they're going to still hold that grudge a little bit. I mean, it won't take a couple of days and they'll be back together and be thinking about the votes off.
Yeah.
But like, I think, you know, I think this is going to... It's going to affect the fact that they've been such a happy camp this entire time, and it's going to affect them, I reckon.
I think the vote-off is going to bring them all back together really, really quickly. I think that's the thing that's going to make them all go, all right, forget what's gone before. Because actually now we're at the sharp end, people are starting to go home. So I think that's what's going to bring them all back together.
It's very interesting indeed. OK, what are people at home making of all of this, Kemi?
Ooh, juicy stuff. We actually have a voice note from Katie.
I was wondering, if you could pick any rival to go against, who would it be and why?
Oh, who would you go against, Andy?
I would go up against Kelly.
I was going to say Kelly as well. Why were you going to say Kelly?
I'd say Kelly because
Why Kelly?
I think I can beat her.
Oh!
Simple. I want to win.
Oh, that's fair. I was going to say because I think it would be a fair fight, like we saw just in the live trial there, that she actually gives it a good go. Like, I wouldn't want to choose someone who I'm like, could stamp all over. I want to... I'm fair.
Okay.
I think I would just go against H, just to see H go against someone different.
Oh, yeah, just to mix up the
Just to mix it up.
Yeah.
I'll be like Manchester, I'll be like Gloucestershire. No, it's not the same ring to it,
No,
is it?
it's not.
What else we got, Kevin?
We got a WhatsApp in from Violet who says, didn't realise Shona had a fiancé recently. Felt very sad for her. I wonder what that means for her and H.
Really interesting. We've sort of glossed over this, actually, because there's been so much going on there. But that was a really interesting chat.
It was really sad, actually. We didn't realise, because we've been shipping, like, Shona and H,
Yeah,
Shona and
no,
H.
exactly.
We're like, oh, OK.
Yeah. And it's not explains a lot. You just only go, oh, actually, she's going through something. And actually, you know... And again, Tom is such a great listener, you know, and she was just stood there and it sort of opened her heart out. And sometimes you kind of take, oh, should I be watching this? You feel this is a private conversation. But that, again, is the beauty of being in there. You find your friends and you can have conversations with people and we get to watch it.
Yeah, but also, like, you know, I've been broken up with before. A good bit of flirting after a breakup is just what the doctor
It's
ordered.
pretty
You know what I mean?
good.
Bit of flirting will get you back on that horse.
No shame.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
If I broke up with someone and I just, it'd be pretty good to, you know,
Flirt.
go in the jungle and flirt with someone. I would love that. What else we got, Kemi?
We've got another WhatsApp. This one is from Priya, who says, lol at Ruby, thinking only mice have periods. What is something you guys learn later on in life?
Oh, what did we learn later? I don't know. Is there anything you've learned later on in life?
That his name is Angry Ginge and not Angry
You learned that
Ginger.
very late. Yes.
I've learned that very late. I mean, literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, my mum, to stop me getting my ear pierced, she said that half of people who get their ear pierced die.
What? Wow.
And, so I didn't get my ear pierced. And it was only when I was about 25 I was like, this is all a lie!
Oh, my goodness.
And it worked.
It
I didn't
worked,
get my ear
though.
pierced.
I always thought that East Anglia was in India for some reason.
Hey.
I'm not good at geography, so I'm not a teacher.
Wow. We're all learning, guys.
There we go.
We're all learning. OK, we're going to take another quick break now. We'll be speaking to jungle legend Paul Burrell when we get back. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Unpacked, everyone. Now, time to speak to a jungle legend, and what a legend he is. His hellhole trial is still one of the greatest we've seen in 25 series. It's Paul Burrell, everybody! Are you there, Paul?
Hi, Joe.
Oh, it's so good to speak to you. It really, really is. Thank you so much for being on the show. How are you?
I wish I was there. It brings back so many memories.
Oh, I wish you were here too. No offence, Andy. Before we chat, let's take a look at your jungle highlights from 2004.
I'm up for it.
Stop me now. Stop me now. I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity.
To infinity and beyond. I'm used to looking after princesses, babe.
Oh, for God's sake, Paul, what world do you live in?
I'm a butler on the edge.
Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Don't stop me, don't stop me.
Amazing.
Can you believe that was 21 years ago now?
Yeah, the picture's changed a bit.
It was such a legendary year. Is there anyone from your camp that you're still in touch with?
Yeah, Fran Cosgrave. Do you remember Fran? He came third, and he lives in Ireland. He does lots of DJing, and his son used to come into my flower shop, and in his wallet, he carries a picture of me and his dad in the jungle, because he said it's my favourite jungle.
Stop it,
my
that's
goodness,
great.
That's amazing. Obviously, you've been just such a massive fan of the show, like, since you were in it. Who are you loving particularly from this year's campmates?
I love them all. What a great bunch. What a great cast. And you know, it is the H and Ginge show.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're so entertaining.
I love all the different personalities. I love Tom, he's so gentle. I love Ruby, she's funny. I love Lisa because she's incredible. And how did she down that drink?
Yeah.
She must be a great girl to go out for a pint with.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've just seen the campmates downing some horrific cocktails. You had such an iconic eating trial. Did it bring back some memories for you?
Yeah, like kangaroo's testicles.
Oh.
Yeah, I still think about that. And, you know, I was told that at Windsor Castle, when the Queen and Prince Philip used to have dinner, they had a little television in the corner of the room, and they were watching the trial that night, and the Queen let out a little yelp as I chomped into a kangaroo's testicle.
Oh, my
Stop
goodness.
it.
I think that's the quote of the series of our show.
This is the info we want, Paul. This is incredible.
Amazing. I love that she watched the show.
I love that. Do you think the royal family still watch?
I bet they do, yes. I can see William and Kate sat down watching it with the kids. Oh, absolutely. It's the best show on TV.
Yes, Paul, that's good. That's why we've got you on. I love you.
And we didn't pay him to say that.
No, yeah, we didn't. Paul, who impressed you most tonight? You said Lisa briefly, but...
Yeah, Lisa gulped down that pint like I've never seen a pint disappear in my life. And I loved the VAR, and I thought it was very fair.
Yeah, I thought it was fair.
Those two guys are not going anywhere. They're on the relegation bench right now, but they're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
they're safe.
That's true. That is true. I mean, you famously were quite a screamer in your year. Your hellhole trial was unbelievable. Is anyone sort of you enjoying watching Screaming this year?
Yeah, I am, but there's no real screamer in there, is there?
Not really.
Not this year.
Well, I think
really.
Lisa would be great. Like the trials we've seen her in, she really screams and she's got such an emotive face, like you.
Let's see the rest of them have a go, because we need to see the personalities shine. It's not always the stars that win the show, you know. Sometimes a quiet mouse from the back of the field might steal the race.
Ooh, very wise. Now, obviously, this week we've seen the split camps. Which one would you have liked to have been in, Win City or Doomsville, Paul?
Doomsville. They had more fun.
Yeah, they did.
Why is it that Doomsville seems to have more fun than the winning camp? I don't get that.
Yeah.
I think it's because all the big personalities were in Doomsville. And I'll tell you what, H is a great motivational speaker.
Yeah.
We really got them going.
Yeah, I really do think that. Yeah, finally, Paul, who's your winner?
Oh. It has to be between H and Ginge, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I would like to see Tom come through to the final, though, because he's such a gentle soul.
Me too, me too. And also, so many people didn't know him before, so it would be so great to see him get into at least that finals 3. I would really love that. Paul, it's been an absolute joy. Give it up for Paul Burrell, everyone. Great chat. Inside info on the royal family. I love it. Time for another unseen clip now, and here's Tom explaining why some people are cool with a capital H. Take a look at this.
Oh, look at you chilling.
You like that?
You're just cool with a capital C. There are 2 kinds of cool. There's the cool where you sort of resist cool because you know you can't quite pull it off.
So that's cool in itself.
And so it's cool in itself because you're like, oh, well, I should just be me. And it's sort of cool in an easy sort of way.
Yeah, that's cool.
You're capital C cool, which is the other kind, which is just like your very bones are cool.
What about
You've
cool
even
with
got
a K?
cool elbows.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Cool with a K.
I tell you what, my guy. This guy's good with words, you know.
Do you know what? If I'm having a bad day, I'm just going to text Tom and say,
Yeah, but Tom...
how do you feel about me today?
To be fair.
Yeah.
I still don't understand which is cool, but I know I'm neither of those.
Me neither.
Like, compliments just sound incredible from Tom, don't they?
I think it's great exercise in the grasp of the English language.
Yeah.
Literally, people will be like, I didn't know there were so many words and such beautiful words, you know, and you can speak to somebody in a wonderful way and gentle, and you look divine tonight, my dear.
Beautiful.
Or this morning, sorry.
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it just sounds great.
Yeah, it's so good. So 7 campmates are in line of fire, and the app is now live, so don't forget to place your votes. Come on, quickly, very quickly, Andi Peters, who is it going to be?
It's going to be Alex.
You think it's going to be Alex? What about you, Kemi? Who do you think?
I might say Martin.
You think Martin?
Yeah.
I think it might be between those 2. So if you love those people, get on the app now, because it's very, very close indeed. Well, that's all we got time for, but Andy will be back with us tomorrow after the first vote-off of 2025. Very exciting time, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you at 10:20 tomorrow on ITV2. Be good.